Hello, my beautiful kings and queens. Or I think it was my daughter who, no, it was one of my kids. I don't know which one, but they were like, no, I think it was my daughter actually, who was like, you should say queens first because ladies are first. So queens and kings. But I wasn't actually going to talk about that right now, but I will say that the reason why I open my videos like that is because that's what we really are. Like we are of royalty bloodline when we're on the other side in the spiritual realm where there's no time. Here in this earthly realm where there is time, we're living lives like any other regular human. And a lot of us have been put into toxic situations since birth. And that's all we freaking know, right? But that doesn't last forever. You go through that to learn lessons. But what I wanted to talk about today, or, right now, because, yeah, what I want to talk about right now, I can't stop. Like, I've already made a few videos and I'm just like, okay, like that's enough. And it's like, but these things just keep coming to me. Like when you're in your purpose and you're in your mission, it's not hard. Like you just keep going and you're going and going and going. So, what I wanted to say is that after I don't want to keep bringing this up, but if you've watched my other video just a couple of days ago where I was talking about something that I had overheard, um, a parent that was disciplining their children that I didn't agree with, because I don't know how much you can. I don't honestly know like the rules like that and what you can and can't say exactly on this platform. So I'm just gonna leave it at that, and I'll let you use your discernment. And you know what I'm talking about. Like it was alarming. I mean, literally to the point to where I was we've been through some crazy shit and we're strong as hell. So if something scares us and literally leaves like us, I was physically shaking. I was so scared. Something is not okay in that moment. But what I was saying, what I got out of it, I got a few different things out of it. Even at the time, I was just like, "What the fuck? Like, I don't want to fucking be here. I don't want to hear this shit." Like, I just, oh my gosh, it was a lot. But one of the things that I got out of it was, I will never fucking question my parenting skills ever again. Like, there's no such thing as a person being perfect, okay? We all come here to learn lessons. And if you do get to a point to where you've evolved so much and you like learned all of these lessons and you are here on a personal journey to evolve, um, you don't need to be here anymore. And so I don't mean to sound morbid, but you can pass on to the other side and continue your journey and continue growing and evolving your soul doing other things. You don't need to be here anymore if you are that perfect or if you've learned that many lessons. um Everything always works out for me. I say affirmations when I hear, because I've talked about my situation and where I'm at, and when I hear certain things and yelling and stuff like that, like I like to change the frequency and the vibration in my own space and just start speaking affirmations and kind of drowning out that noise. But back to what I was saying, yeah, I was just like, yeah, I'm never gonna question my parenting skills again. Like, I'm not a perfect parent, but I try and I evolve, and I'm always watching like parenting videos and how to better yourself and how, like very um attentive. Is that the word I was looking for? I don't know, but very like purposeful, like just I don't know what words I'm trying to use here honestly, but just always making sure that like I'm being my best. I'm giving them my best. I'm giving them the best of me, because I see how you can really fuck up a child's mind for a very long time by making a mistake, and so we're not perfect. We all learn, and you just try your best. But anyways, you what I got, another, like, even more what I got out of that for all of you guys is that stop doubting yourself. you know, so many people, not maybe so many people, but people have been in your lives, whether it was a lot of people or not, that caused you to dim your own light, because they planted seeds in you and manipulated you and gaslit you to make you think that you're really not the shit when you are. You're really not great. You're really not amazing. You don't really have great qualities about yourself. They don't want you to see that. So they're planting all of these doubts in your mind, and you're starting to take it on, or you did take it on. And I'm here to say, stop doubting yourself. Stop doubting yourself. You are the shit. You are that one. You may not have, it may not look like it in the external right now, but you know the truth. You know that you are that one. So I just, yeah, I don't want to get too loud. Like, I get so passionate about these. I don't want to get too loud and too aggressive, but seriously, like, you really got to stop doubting yourself. And it only takes one time for you to just be like, okay, that's it. I'm going to invest in myself. Whether that not, and that doesn't have to just mean financially. That could just be like spiritually. Like, I'm just going to invest in everything always works out for me. And I love traveling the world with my babies. So, well, what was I saying? Oh, fuck. Damn. Oh, like, just, I don't really remember exactly what I was saying, but just stop doubting yourself, because, oh, that's what I was saying. When you start investing in yourself, you're going to slowly start building up that confidence and realizing, like, wow, like, this was in me the entire time. But because I took on what other people's opinions about me, I was doubting myself. I was putting in my subconscious mind that I really wasn't worthy. I really wasn't deserving of great things. And then but when you realize, like, you know what, even just taking little small baby steps, like, okay, you know what, I'm going to go and take a course, or I'm going to read this book, or I'm going to go cook a meal for myself. I'm going to take some time out and do something for myself. You're going to start building up your confidence slowly but surely. And then you're going to realize, like, the whole time, it was always there. You were always that one. You were always the shit. You were always that queen. You were always that king. You just got to stop doubting yourself. So until next time, I love you, and the universe loves you.